Fucker. Fucker. Fucking fucker.
Oh, fucking fuck.
Fucking fucker. I feel like that goddamn parrot now. I'm showing my pores tonight. What do you think? Are my pores in good shape? I'm showing them.
You look like a tomato with pores. Yeah.
Just, that's the look I'm fucking going for, sugar tits. Oh, we got 11 peeps in here. Hi, 11 peeps. Oh, and 1 thumbs up. Must have been the sugar tits that got the thumbs up.
What up?
Hi, Charlene. Linda. Fuck you eating. Goddamn dog. Do you want a dog? Free to bad home. Hey, Chris. Kelly, Naya. I didn't get to the haircut place today.
Did you shave?
I shaved the other day. I shaved Christmas Day because I had a party to go to.
And how was the party?
Well, not bad, but you know they have one fucking rule, which really sucks.
Say what?
They have one rule. It really sucks, and I'm going to implement it. But I guess I got to start having parties in order to implement that rule.
Which is?
If you bring alcohol, you don't finish it, it stays.
I get that. I'm okay with that.
Well, I am too. You know how much alcohol I could end up with if I start throwing parties?
I don't know. It depends what kind of friends you have.
Oh, I got some pretty good fucking friends. I mean, you like me.
As long as you got the vodka cranberries, I'll bring the cranberry juice.
Sure, you bring the inexpensive item.
Inexpensive, man. That bottle of Ocean Spray cranberry juice cocktail is like $5, man. Shit.
Like I said, inexpensive. And a bottle of vodka is $20. Unless you happen to drink Grey Goose. Or what's the other one? I used to drink it all the time. I can't think of the fucking name of it.
Grey Goose? You mean Sky?
Sky, Grey Goose. But there's another one. I think it started with an I. There's another top shelf brand.
I don't know. I can't. I'm not a big, huge drinker, so I don't know all the names off the top of my head.
Oh. I took out an iBoogie. That motherfucker hurt, too. It was a crusty one. Hate those motherfuckers.
Tito's Absolute?
Yeah, Absolute. That's what it was. Where the hell did I come up with an I?
I don't know.
I don't know either. So, let me tell you what happened to me. Here I am. I'm in my recliner. I got there probably about 12:30, 1 o'clock this morning. And, I have do not disturb mode in, right? Obviously, the motherfucker's not working because phone rings at 2:30 this morning. Maybe 2:45. I don't fucking know.
Maybe you didn't set it for...
It's supposed to go on every night at like 8 o'clock. It's supposed to kick in. And I even see it. Do not disturb. How the motherfucker still gets through, beyond me.
No wonder he don't answer my freaking calls.
Maybe I got to start picking people and not like the apps. So anyways, fucking phone rings. 2:30, 3, 2:45, somewhere in there. It's my friend Carl. And she says, Carl, I've been up all night puking. I can't do this run. You got to do it for me. And I'm like, oh, where's it going? She goes, I don't know. I said, when does it leave? She says, 5:30. I said, it leaves at 5:30. You don't know where the fuck it goes. What time do I get back? 7 p.m. I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ. So well, at least I get to sleep, right? So I'm like, all right, fine, I'll do it. She's like, okay, the paperwork's on my dashboard of my bus. And she says, the remote control to the gate's hanging off my pouch. I'm like, okay. I have a key to the gate. She's got a remote control to the gate. I'm like, motherfucker.
Uh-huh.
So I get there, I open up the gate, and gate opens just fine. And after it opens, I'm like, I'm going to see if they fix the fucking lock so I can close the gate. Nope. My key don't work on the close lock. So I steal her remote, get my paperwork, get in the bus, do all the paperwork, turn it in, and I drive over to, and I'm going Peoria. I'm going to fucking Peoria, Illinois.
Oh.
You know, almost 3 hours away.
Was it snowing at least?
No, it wasn't. Thank you, Jesus.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not going to drive that fucking bus in a blizzard. So, get there. And there's only 8 kids and 2 coaches. I'm like, I took a bus that fits 70 fucking people for 10 people. I mean, I could have grabbed a little fucking van. So I get there, coach gets off, and I said, "About what time you think you're going to be finished?" And he goes, "Give me a couple of minutes. I'll get back to you on that." I'm like, okay. So 3, 4, 5 minutes goes by. I don't know. And he says, "Yeah, we all got rides home. You can leave. As far as I'm concerned, you drove us back, so put in for whatever time you want to." And I'm like, well, I'm going to go take a little nap someplace because, I only had like 2 hours of sleep, if even that. So I went and took a little nap, woke up, drove home. I got home about 12:30 this afternoon. And I called my boss and filled him on the situation. He goes, "Really? You didn't drive him back?" I said, "No." I said, I could have stayed. They could have got a fucking van and drove themselves for as many people as there was. So he goes, "Well, write it on the paperwork." And I told him about the key. And he goes, "Well, I think I got a couple more remotes. Come on in and we can swap it out for you." I'm like, yes. So I'm moving up in the world. I get a remote control to the fence now.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm excited. But I was not excited about getting woke up at an ungodly hour of the fucking morning. I mean, the fucking crack-ass rooster's not even awake yet.
That's pretty freaking early.
Yeah, and then to tell me that they don't need my services on the way home.
Oh boy. Not worth it.
Yeah, I'm not a happy camper. I'm not.
So, the latest in the news the last few days has been this missing pregnant teenage girl and her boyfriend.
Yeah, I seen it on the news last night, yesterday, something. I can't remember when the fuck I seen it, but maybe it was this morning I seen it. Out of San Antonio. And I'm looking down at on this picture you have sitting here of the guy that y'all don't see yet. And it kind of reminds me of, remember that movie with the Aruga? Street Fighter movie?
Street Fighter movie.
Yeah, with Ken and Ryu and a couple other people. Well, this guy in this hat down here looks like the villain in the Street Fighter movie. The perfect pose and everything, the hat, the whole face. He looks like the villain in the movie.
He reminds me of somebody, but I can't remember. I don't recall who.
Yeah, Angela, it is really sad because they think it is the woman and the girl and her boyfriend, and she was really close to giving birth. I mean, she was like right around 8.5 months pregnant.
She was overdue. She was supposed to go Saturday morning at 6:30
To
in the
be
morning.
induced. That's right. I remember that now. So yeah.
So this is what happened.
Now, if
volume.
anybody's seen the movie Street Fighter, doesn't this look like that villain guy?
What's his name?
I don't know his fucking name. Give me a minute. Maybe I can Google it and find out who the hell he is.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Are you talking about? No, I don't know either. I have no idea.
Yeah, well,
It's a cartoon.
No, well, there is a cartoon, but they actually turned it into a fucking movie a few decades ago. Street.
Oh, Mr. Bison.
Yep.
I see him now.
Yep, that'd be him, Bison.
And
Miss V must have seen the movie because she said Bison. And Luke, I figured you would have seen the movie.
Yeah, there he is. So this happened yesterday. Let me play this. For those of you who don't know, there was a teenage girl. She actually wasn't even reported missing. She just didn't show up to her
doctor's appointment or something.
Doctor's appointment to be induced to go into labor. And that's when her mother started getting worried, or her mother or her grandmother or something.
Probably the whole family.
Then it turned out that the boyfriend was missing also. So right away they thought about foul play. I guess apparently the girl's family doesn't like the boyfriend.
Well,
that's what I'm gathering.
And I'm really glad the cops didn't go, oh, the boyfriend did it. The boyfriend did it. Because it's always the husband. It's always the husband.
Yeah.
It's always the boyfriend. So I'm really glad the cops didn't jump right down that fucking path.
So here, this is what happened last night. So anyway, so a call came in. There was a tip that their car was seen in some parking lot of an apartment complex.
Oh, I thought it was a motel.
No, it was some kind of apartment complex near the hospital or the medical district of San Antonio. And then so they roped off the area. And while they're setting up the cameras, it was a press conference and they're investigating. You can see the car and you can almost see into the car. The windows are really tinted, but there's light on the other side of the car. So you can almost see what's inside. But here, let's listen to this.
Also, they both died from gunshot wounds? Hell no.
So what I'm about to tell you, excuse me, what I'm about to tell you is preliminary information and could change, quite possibly will change as detectives get further into the investigation. And what we're looking at right now, I think everybody knows the background on this, so I won't go into it. But what we're looking at right now is a very, very perplexing crime scene. And detectives right now are looking at this as a possible murder. And but we don't know for sure. So again, because of the complexity, the complex crime scene, we can't say for sure what we have. Questions? Two. There are two people in the car. Are they dead? They are deceased. And we believe that it is the missing woman and her boyfriend, but we can't confirm that right now officially until the medical examiner takes a look at the bodies and makes that determination as to their identity. No, I mean, I can't say for sure. I'm not going to say anything officially about whether the person in the vehicle was pregnant or is pregnant. I can't say that officially, so I'm not going to. We have to wait for the medical examiner to say anything officially. But we do believe that the two individuals are the female who was missing and her boyfriend. We don't know that yet. We have not been able to move the bodies. Yes, it's the car that was described as the boyfriend's. Yes, the family did. They were alerted that the car was here, and they phoned it in. I don't know exactly what time it came in. We're thinking possibly for 3 or 4 days.
Dang, 3 or 4 days.
I don't know exactly who found it, but the parents were alerted by someone, or the family was alerted by someone who
The heck?
came across the vehicle.
Sorry.
I believe we became aware of it, but this being originating in Leon Valley, that's why it came out from there, the alert, clear alert. No. No, we are. If there's any information that Leon Valley has, our detectives will work with Leon Valley on that. But the case is an SAPD case right now.
We're going to cut out of this story to go back to that breaking news story that we brought you at the top of this newscast regarding the death of pregnant teen Savannah Soto. That press conference is underway.
I'm looking for there's a TikTok that somebody put out, which was
and detectives right
somebody that they had a beef with somebody before this.
Well, I get that he can't comment on if she's pregnant or not, but seriously, you can look at somebody and 99.99%, that motherfucker's pregnant or not, and not fat. Now, you mean to tell me he can't look at a body and go, "Oh yeah, this is the pregnant one that we're looking for"? Oh, I gotta wait for medical examiners to tell me if she's pregnant or not. I don't know. I mean, come the fuck on.
The problem with that is, the whole sensitivity about, I'm not pregnant, I'm fat or whatever.
She was about to be a birthing person, y'all.
I don't know. And I don't know, maybe he just couldn't tell if she was just, had a little stomach or pregnant. Maybe he can't, he doesn't want to.
Her walking around and you can tell she was pregnant.
But I don't think he wants to say, because he's already given out too much information already as it is. Because nothing is confirmed, right? And everybody still, even though there's 2 dead people sitting in the car, everybody's got to speculate because the family is standing around. The family was right there in front of him. I mean, you can hear the people crying in the background.
Well, I mean, it's a really sad situation is what it is. But, I mean, could you imagine the aroma in that vehicle? I mean, they were there for what, 2 days?
2 to 4 days. They were bloated. They were bloated already.
And the heat in Texas, I mean, the aroma cannot be. Ooh.
Well, when it comes to that, it has been cool. It's been cool down here.
Well, still, I mean,
you're in the car.
Decomposition going on.
And they're in the car, windows closed. Some girl they had a beef with put out a TikTok and kind of speaking about this girl in the past tense. Like she knows something.
Oh, well. She the one that shot him behind the ear?
Either that, I don't know. Apparently, they had a beef with a few people, and it still amazes me that people will want to kill people just over stupid crap.
I mean, I get being pissed or mad at somebody, But does it really warrant murder? I mean, seriously. Or are people just that fucking mental or deranged that's all they think of and that's what they go to?
Yeah, that was somebody mentioned that here. That was the other thing. They weren't exactly saying they haven't said if the baby was deceased, which you imagine.
Well, if mom's
once
dead,
the mother dies, then the baby will die shortly thereafter. But they haven't said anything about that. It's like they're saying too much of one thing, and then they're not saying enough. It's kind of weird. That was a weird press conference.
Or did somebody cut the baby out and take the baby and then shoot mom?
It didn't sound like that was the case.
Well, yeah, I'm jumping at conclusions.
Yeah. I would imagine he would have said it was a bloody mess. Her stomach was cut open. You think? I don't know.
I doubt he would say that.
I hope not.
It looked like a kidnapping crime scene. Blood everywhere, splattered on the walls, the ceiling fan.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Is there a ceiling fan in a car?
In the car,
It
no. The
wasn't
rear
this one,
view
my
mirror. The rear view mirror would have had blood dripping all over the place. I mean,
And I'm sorry, I have bad taste. I'm making light of it.
and why is it? Remember before the last couple of years, they would, if a pregnant woman was killed, they would say it was a double murder.
Yeah.
Now they're not saying that anymore. Now they're just saying it was a murder. Oh, and she was pregnant.
Because
You say
technically, a baby is not alive until it starts breathing on its own.
But he's breathing in there.
Okay,
He's just
his
breathing
lungs-
liquid. He's like a fish.
The baby's lungs has never inflated, so it was never alive.
But the heart is pumping.
But the lungs have never inflated, so it's not alive.
So
That's where
the lungs make
that's
you
where a lot
alive,
of
not the heart?
scientists is with it. That's where a lot of scientists is with it.
No.
Yeah.
A lot of science is with a heartbeat. And this is something
you and I will never agree on.
And we'll go on and on and on for days and days and days. You know, at that stage, he was already overdue to be born. I'm assuming it was a he. He was already overdue to be born, to be delivered.
Excuse me, you don't
That
know
means the dude weighs 8 or 9 pounds.
You don't know that. It could be a they, them. It could be a cat. It could be a dog. You don't know. You cannot say what it is. Even though you look at it and you can see it naked and you can plainly see it's got a penis, but it is not a boy. Until later on in life, when he's 2 years old, he decides what sex he wants to be.
Yeah, no. No. Bam just fucking with us. Bam doesn't believe that for a second.
I don't. Not for a goddamn second. It's got a penis. It's a boy. It's got a tunnel. It's a female.
Period.
Choo-choo.
Period. But that's a debate that I'm curious who from this crowd that we've got here.
Of the 140 people that we have.
Where do you guys stand on? Let's see. What is the question?
Are you pro-life or are you pro-choice?
Well, that's one question. You don't have to answer if you don't want to. The other question is, what is a woman? It seems to be the question that no liberals can answer.
Oh, I can tell you exactly what a woman is. A woman is a person that is able and has the equipment to produce and give birth. Produce life and give birth. That is a woman.
And has
a uterus.
X chromosomes.
Yes. They got to have a uterus in order to have XX.
And some women have their uterus removed
But
due
they
to some
still XX.
medical reason, but they're still female. They just have a medical condition. That's all. It doesn't make them not female because they don't have a uterus.
Exactly. They were of nature to give birth.
All right, here we go. There's a lot of pro-life and a lot of pro-choice. I see.
My personal belief on the subject is no government agency, no individual person can tell you what to do with your body.
So you're saying that this child that was overdue on being born, it's okay to abort at 9 months?
No, there's a limit.
Okay, what's your limit?
3 months. Because usually your first 2 months you don't even know you're pregnant.
Well, not everybody. A lot of women do know. Especially those that are expecting to get pregnant, they're always checking, so they know.
Yeah, I just had sex last night. Let's go buy a pregnancy test. Okay, well, I mean, if you're pregnant after one night and it shows up positive, good for you if that's what you wanted.
Is that possible for that to happen that quick?
I don't think so. I think you got to have at least 72 hours.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I have no idea whether that happens instantly or the little dudes need time to swim to where they're going. How long does that take?
Well, you know it's a race. And the first one that gets there is not always the winner.
Okay, Roxanne says it is possible. That's why they created the morning after pill.
Well, I think the morning after pill just kind of destroys all the semen and sperm. I think that's what the morning after pill does. Kind of like a mini abortion. Kills the egg, kills the sperm.
That's my stance. Once that, whatever you want to call it a fetus, call it a fetus. Once that fetus has a heartbeat, that's a life. Period. Period. Do I want to be in your uterus? I got no interest in being in your uterus. I really don't. But you can't tell me.
Well, then put on a raincoat.
You cannot be okay with having an abortion at 6 months. You cannot. That's not an abortion. That's freaking murder.
Far into a pregnancy, I mean, you only got 3 more months to go, maybe 3.5. I mean, whatever. Put it up for adoption if you don't want it. I mean, squeeze it out, go over to the fire station, open up the little box, put the baby in it, and call it a day.
Go to the fire. Most fire departments are safe havens or whatever you call that, where you can just go and take a baby and say,
yeah, they have a little box that pulls down, kind of like the night deposit box. There's a bassinet there. You put the baby in it, close the box, and then.
Are you for real?
Yeah. It's usually in one of the walls of a fire station. If it's a modern fire station, if it's an older one, you just walk in and give
forget
it to them.
that. You talk to a fireman and say, "Here, give it to him. Don't put him in a box or nothing." What if nobody checks the box?
Once it's in there, a beeper or beacon starts going off saying that there's a present.
Sorry, I don't know. I don't see how anybody can, I think I'm okay with an abortion as long as it's before the heart starts beating. I think I'm okay with that. But once there's a heartbeat, forget about it. That's a life. That thing is growing. What was that comedian who said it's like when you put a cake in the oven? Yeah, you put a cake in the oven. Is it ready? No, I just put it in there. He takes the cake and he throws it across the room. And what are you doing? That was my cake. Well, it wasn't a cake yet. It's like, yeah, but it was gonna be a cake. In 35 minutes. It's gonna be a life. It's gonna be a life, and you can't. You just, I don't know. I don't get that part. And what bothers me more are these women who celebrate and they brag about how many abortions they had, and I don't know. Don't know where the crowd stands politically. I know that there's a lot of Trumpers. I know that there's a lot of Bidenettes or whatever you call them.
Democrats.
Yeah, them too. So That's my stance. And I think that the man should be involved as well, whoever the father is. Because what if he doesn't want to have it? It's like, well, shit, I'm going to be, see, and then it goes to the whole thing, don't have sex in the first place. Or be sure to use birth control.
If you don't want a fucking kid, go to the doctor, say, hey, snip my nuts. They'll gladly snip your fucking nuts.
Yeah. Anyway, a little bit off topic, but I know it could be a touchy thing for some people. Some people are just very hard stance one way or the other, and I guess I am too.
Snip my nuts. Snip my nuts.
Snip, snip, or put a raincoat on it. Always. And you're both responsible for that. Both. What else is there? Anyway, so they went missing, and she was supposed to show up at the doctor. She never did. The mother alerted a few people, and then somebody tipped them off yesterday that there was a car parked and there were people in it. And they found them both deceased, each with a gunshot wound behind the ear, I think they said. Right
That's
there.
what Paul said.
Yeah.
So obviously, they had somebody in the back seat.
Had to be. But man, what do I guess I don't understand. People do this stuff and they kill people without thinking, hey, if I kill somebody, I could go to prison for the rest of my life. Or I'm in Texas, I could be executed. My life essentially is over.
You still have old Sparky down there?
Nah, they do, what do they do? Lethal injection.
I'm sorry. You kill a mother, you put some motherfucker in pain. I think, you should be killed the same exact way you killed a motherfucker. If you shot somebody, guess what? Firing squad. If you cut somebody up, guess what? You get cut the fuck up too.
So you mean eye for an eye?
Well, yeah. I mean, if you killed somebody and they suffer and feel pain, guess what? Why should you get off scot-free and get, easily put to sleep and then lethal fucking injection that you'll never wake up? I mean, why should you die humanely and the people you killed not so humanely?
So apparently there was a beef that goes back a year, and the girl that found dead, her brother was killed last year. So according to whatever happened in court regarding that, this was some kind of retaliation or something. Sounds like that's what it is. What is this? Oh yeah, I saw that one. Oh, we got to talk about this for sure. So anyway, this is very sad. And I know, you know what? Murders happen every day. We hear about it every day. Why is this one extra? Getting some more attention because she was a teenage girl. She was pregnant. And it's just, I'll say it again. I don't understand murder. I understand it when you're defending yourself and you don't want to end up dead. So it's like kill or be killed. I get it. But over a beef, over a dispute or whatever, you're going to kill somebody and risk going to prison the rest of your life? Yeah, sorry. I don't get it. So we got another little video to look at.
Oh, is it Sugar Tits?
Nope. So have you ever thought about...
I've seen this one. I watched it today.
So have you ever been around anyone who's been misgendered?
Thank you, Jesus. No.
Have you ever been around the guy that says, I'm sorry, sir. Oh, I mean, ma'am. It's not,
I would
sir.
probably-
It's ma'am.
I would probably be that person because I'm sorry. You sound like a dude. You look like a fucking dude. You have earrings and lipstick on. Hey, good for you. You're a dude in a fucking dress. Good for fucking you. You're still a fucking dude.
Okay. I'll look at that in a second, Nadia. Okay. Have you seen this? Watch this. You ready for this one?
Lay it on me.
Your thoughts on this one? Okay, here we go. Where is it? I lost it. Here it is.
And what about when adult employee misgenders you intentionally?
While he's talking, you're talking.
You just misgendered me again.
Okay.
Multiple times.
Gotcha.
Both of you have.
Wasn't intentional, but if you want to take it personal, that's also.
Well, she did do it intentionally twice.
You're talking to me too.
You said she and then you said he.
You're being condescending, and if you want to continue, I have full authority to escort you out the building right this moment. If you want to play that game with me.
Okay.
Would you like to continue 3 days before Christmas? I really don't mind.
I'm good. I'll just put this on. And what about when adult
So he sincerely, accidentally said, "Sir," probably because he looks like a dude and he sounds like a guy,
Absolutely sounds like a guy.
and you just, without thinking, anybody was just gonna say, "Sir, I've done it."
Well,
I've done it.
And here's the thing. You walk up to a person, and this person may be busy doing something, typing, whatever, not paying attention to who the fuck's standing in front of them, and they hear, "Excuse me, I'll be right with you, sir." "Excuse me, I am not a sir." Well, I'm sorry, how the fuck am I supposed to know that? I don't know you. I don't interact with you on a daily fucking basis. I've never seen you before in my life. You sound like a goddamn man. You look like a goddamn man. I'm sorry, kiss my fucking ass. Jump off the goddamn handle at me because I am not a sir.
Yeah, and it sounds like this guy. It sounds like the Delta employee was the Delta employee. I think he was a GM. Sounded like it was an honest mistake.
And very well could be.
He didn't do it intentionally.
And you know, okay, so you correct the gentleman one time. "Oh, okay, I'm sorry, ma'am." And then you get to talk and you're in a conversation for a couple more minutes. "Excuse me, sir. You just did it again."
Yes.
Okay, well, once again, you look and sound like a fucking man. You know what?
It's the same thing as the other guy that's at the restaurant.
Yeah.
And he's eating food and he's called sir. And I'm
Several
sorry.
times.
You called me sir.
Yeah.
That hurts. It's like a knife right here.
Okay, take your fucking pronouns, wad them up, shove them up your fucking ass. Okay, so, and you know, this happened at an airport. Okay, just so you're aware, I'm going to tell each and every one of the 115 people in the room, if you're flying, don't piss off the gate agent. The gate agent can be your friend or your worst fucking enemy, especially this time of year. You want to be someplace at a certain time. Who do you think has the power to get you there?
Be nice to your gate agent.
I have. There have been people that, have called me every name in the fucking book. A few that I didn't even know were in the book. You think I'm going to do anything nice to get them someplace? No. I'm looking and I'm clicking and I'm clicking. Yeah, I can get you out on the next flight, but guess what? I don't see anything for 3 days.
Bam and I both did United. And then I've done United, Delta, and American. But we both did United for a long time.
And then when you get, I want to speak to your supervisor. Okay, well, hang on just a second. Let me call my supervisor. I call my supervisor. I'm like, hey, can you come up and deal with this irate passenger that I have here? And my supervisor asked me, well, do we want to help them or do we not want to? I'm like, well, not really. All right, I'll be there in a minute.
Yeah, that's wrong too. I know that's wrong.
That is wrong, but your supervisor has to have your back.
That's true. So if you're gonna fly sometime in the future, you get good brownie points by buying a little bag of candy or some candy or chocolate especially, and just take a little bit
and water.
Give it to your gate agent.
Even a bottle of water, because that person may have been standing there for, 4 or 5 hours. There's been times where I've walked in the door at 4:30 in the morning, and I've stood at that gate, and I was there 4:30 the next morning without, nonstop.
Hey, we got a critic.
Who's a critic?
Come on, Barbara. Come on, don't take it that way.
Any guy.
That's just
potty mouse. Okay, well, I'm sorry I offended you. Not buy a helmet. That's
you won't be back. All right. Well, sorry, but not sorry. This is
That's how I am. If you can't say it, you sure the fuck can't do it. Jesus,
we don't get too many. We don't get too many of those.
No, and hey, yeah, I got a potty mouth.
Oh my God, it was a white woman.
She would not what?
Maybe Vanessa's got a point.
Oh my God. Sugar tits.
Just kidding. Calm down, everybody. Calm down. Just kidding. Just kidding.
That's how I mean, this motherfucker knows. I'm a motherfucker. MF every other word. I mean, why am I explaining myself to you? You've been watching me for years. You know how I am. You don't like it? Kiss my ass.
I had to tell him to he was worse. This is nothing. He was worse at the very beginning. I had to tell him to tone it down. So he converted the phrase motherfucker into the word Carl. And now you would hear all night it was Carl. Freaking Carl, or goddamn Carl. So Carl means MFer in his world.
In this world up here, where I am king and God and the Almighty, right up here in my own little world. Come join me. It's a great place to be.
And it's not an act. That's just the way Bam. He just lets it roll. That's how he rolls. All right.
That is how I roll.
That's why a lot of times I like to bring him on late instead of early.
And I'll tell you, if you're bored right now, pick up your phone, go to Google, and type in define motherfucker. 2 definitions. First one, of course, the derogatory term. The second one, it gives you about three sentences. Pretty much breaks down to impressive person. Why do you think Samuel L. Jackson says it so much? Look at that fucking motherfucker. Okay. Or Snakes on Planes, one of my favorite movies.
Snakes on a Plane. One of the weirdest freaking movies. I guess it's possible.
One of the best. I'm tired of these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane. Obviously, we're not talking impressive person there.
No, and even at that, Bam he's not always like that. And if you get butthurt for hearing some curse words here and there, then
only when I get excited do I really let it flow.
What kind of a box does she live in that this stuff bothers her that much?
Obviously, she lives in a padded room someplace where you have a jacket with your arms going like this all the way, where you're constantly hugging yourself. She wears,
and I bet she watches TikTok all day. I bet you she does.
One of Vanessa's loyal followers.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she doesn't curse either, right?
I bet you if that bitch slaps her thumb with a nail, I bet you she says a few choice words. Mm-hmm. Come at me like you're Mary Magdalene. Please, Louise.
Oh man.
Lord have mercy.
What else is happening?
So I was watching a movie, Meet Me on Venus, Meet Me on Venus. It's on Netflix right now.
Oh, by the way, hold it up. Sound of Freedom is on Prime, Amazon Prime.
It is, and I will.
The Sound of Freedom. Oh man, I started to watch a few minutes because I was leaving earlier. I was here and I started to watch it, and that's hard to watch.
Extremely hard to watch. I
but it's
went
true.
to the theater and seen it.
It's a true story, and it's true what happens. And I just, oh man, I'm like, I gotta get out of here. I have to leave anyway. And so I didn't finish watching it yet. I will.
It is. I mean, they don't show the abuse. They don't show the abuse. They take it just far enough for your mind to complete the process.
But when I saw that little boy, man, and the one he rescued at the beginning, and just the thought of everything that was going to happen, oh my goodness, that's why. Anyway,
yeah, I seen it in the theaters, and if I didn't have other people with me that was relying on a ride, I would have got up and left. I mean, granted, it's a very powerful message they're sending, but I think they could have done it a lot more tasteful to where the point where your mind doesn't have to finish the gory details, and that's what it was doing. And yeah, I mean, I felt like I needed a shower after I left the fucking place. I felt disgusting. It was really gross, and it's sad because it's true. The movie is a true movie, true story. And this shit does happen to these kids. And it's very sad that it happens to children or anybody. But I don't want to be the type of person that thinks like that. And this movie took me to that level. And it's like, oh.
Yeah, it took me there in just freaking 10 freaking minutes into that movie. And I was like, what? Oh my God, I can't.
Yeah.
So I'm looking for this video. I think it's on my phone. Oh, yeah, here it is.
It's called Sound of Freedom, Mama Bear. It's on Amazon Prime right now.
Jim Caviezel is in it. Jim Caviezel. So, I mean, it's good right away.
I mean, with the title, I was excited to see it because the title of it, Sound of Freedom, I'm like, oh, it's going to be a war movie. Yeah, no, not a war movie.
Okay, let me figure out how to transfer this to my computer. Okay, airdrop. Here we go. Wait till you see this one. I want to hear your thoughts on this one. Some of you have seen it. If you have, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing.
Oh, he wants my opinion. Oh, well, we all know I have opinions.
And the real question is, was an arrest necessary?
Are we talking about sugar tits? Yes, it was necessary.
No, that's not what I'm talking about.
Damn it, Jim.
Okay, here it is. Let me rename it. It says, I'm going to call it Beach. Beach. Actual beach.
I like a good beach.
And I have to say, what is that? Parental guidance is suggested.
So it's rated PG.
It's PGR. What's it called? Beach.
Why don't you just go with an R rating?
I freaking lost it already. Okay, here we go. All right, ready?
Officer Dollar Type P. Can we speak to you for a second?
Have you seen this? Does this look familiar at all?
Right now, it does not, but
We'll get you over there. Go ahead and bring your stuff.
So they're just having their little drink at the beach or at the seaside, whatever.
Yeah.
And somebody calls the police. They come over. They question her.
Yeah, can I ask what the problem is? All right, so someone called us. We got multiple calls about you. About something pertaining on the beach. Yes. Were you doing something you weren't supposed to be doing?
What?
He says, were you doing something you weren't supposed to be doing?
Like what? Sitting there drinking my can of Budweiser?
Oh, no. Yeah, okay. Just.
what were you doing on the beach? Like, prior to coming here? Prior to coming here.
Oh my God, my mind just went right to the gutter.
I was just sitting on my tail. Nobody was around me.
Okay, and you were over at the beach?
Like I was near the water.
Near the water?
Yeah.
Okay.
What did I do? What did I do?
So apparently you were masturbating on the beach.
That's where my mind went.
Who saw that?
Hey, how you doing, man? I'm Officer Dollars. How you feeling? Can we speak to you for
Hey,
a second?
what happened?
Put you over something you were
We started over.
what were you doing on the beach prior to coming here?
There was nobody. I was just sitting on my tail. Nobody was around me.
Okay, and you were over at the beach?
Like I was near the water.
Near the water?
Yeah.
Okay.
What did I do? What did I do?
So apparently you were masturbating on the beach.
Who saw that?
I mean, a couple people.
No, they didn't. That's not true.
Why would they call us?
She says,
Nobody
saw
was
that?
around.
Not
was it
who
a
said
middle school?
that.
Is this one of my buddies? Okay, one of my buddies.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, look, let me show you what I did.
Okay.
Okay.
Is there anything
Here, she's going to demonstrate.
in the bag?
No.
Is it right if I look through it? I mean, if you can open it and can I see the contents inside the bag?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't really understand what y'all are.
We're just here because someone called and we're very concerned. Okay.
This is really highly offensive to me.
I got it. I got you. And that's why I'm trying to figure it out.
It's my vibrator, but I just put it in I was sitting on the beach, and I just. Okay. Do I get a ticket?
Okay, I'll stop it right here. So,
I just put it in. It's not a vibrator, but I just put it in. Let me show you.
and she was going to show him.
Okay.
So
First off,
she used it was a vibrating device.
probably a little bullet
It's called a magic bullet.
with a string on
It's
it.
about this big.
Yep.
Apparently, it's waterproof. I didn't know they were waterproof.
So here's some legal advice for you. Okay. First off, there's no video. You just have a complaint. Don't fuck is it? Yeah, you're right. I did it. Okay. Plead the fifth. Is it the fifth? Yeah. Plead the fifth.
I didn't do nothing. I didn't do that. Show me video. Show me that I was doing that. That's what I would.
My
I
word
would
against
deny
the
it.
other motherfuckers. Oh,
So the family that complained claims that the kids were around. Her children were around. But this one says, no, I was alone. I was over there a little further away and nobody was around me. And her whole lower half was sitting underwater. So,
but when you start quacking,
but if you're a parent and you got year round with your little kids over there and you think you know she's doing something, I mean, do you call the police and have them get them off my beach?
well, I just put it in. Oh, okay. So this is supposed to be done in the privacy of your own home, ladies and gentlemen. Like you all know this. The
Pocket Rocket is different. Pocket Rocket is different. Yeah.
Now, and you know how you're walking at the beach, and obviously she has one of those swimsuits that can creep. So the women are going to take their fingers and rub it down their ass, and then they're going to go down the front to get the material out of cracks and crannies. Nothing wrong with that. Obviously, she went a little too far.
Does that deserve an arrest?
I say yes.
Really?
Yes. It's a public beach where children are. And if a man had his hand inside his swimsuit and he's going like this, doing the same thing, he'd be arrested right from the fucking get-go. He's touching himself. He's looking at people touching himself.
I wonder if she had an episode like Meg Ryan from When Harry Met Sally, when she does the orgasm bit at the mall at the restaurant.
Oh yeah.
And that lady turns around and says, I'll have what she's having.
Yes. They have a stupid app commercial with
who committed suicide?
Drew Barrymore and this little old lady.
Somebody saying somebody unalived themselves. Who?
Sasha. You can't just say a comment like that and not give us details.
Jay, this chick here, the one that was using the little vibrator thing, she really? How do you know this?
She hung herself in jail with a bed sheet. She got everybody's shoelaces and tied them in a long rope and hung herself. I mean, talk to us. Don't let me jump to conclusions here, because I got them. Death by masturbation? Yes, I heard it on social media, Sasha says. The lady. So this lady
woman arrested for using vibrator on beach, dead from suicide or murder. A Georgia woman arrested on beach after getting caught pleasuring herself was found dead 8 months after the embarrassing incident. So they're saying they don't know if it was suicide or murder, is what they're saying.
Look what Tammy says. She electrocuted herself. Bad Tammy. Bad Tammy.
She's thinking, why? Shit, I thought it was waterproof. That's not even funny. We shouldn't be laughing at somebody.
So you get caught pleasuring yourself on a beach with a little vibrating bullet. You get arrested. Okay, obviously you got to go to court. Unfortunately, your family finds out. Your current boyfriend, fiance, husband, whatever. Your coworker
and 30 million people watching the internet.
Your coworkers find out. Does it really warrant you to unalive yourself?
Your greengrocer finds out. Your dry cleaner finds out.
Every motherfucker in the world masturbates. Usually in the privacy of their own home, and they don't get arrested for it. Ain't nothing wrong with masturbation. Dr. Ruth says masturbation is the key to good sex.
Well, I don't know about that, but...
No, it is. Because it makes men last longer. It makes women find out where their buttons are. And you can direct a man to the button.
Kelly, I bet you're right. I bet you she was embarrassed. I don't know, but 9 months later, 8 months later, I bet people, everywhere she went, people kept going, she was playing with herself on the beach and pointing and commenting and laughing.
Okay, so obviously this woman needed a helmet because she doesn't know how to handle...
You know how I would have handled it? I did it. Yes, I did. And it was good.
I probably would have been like, yeah, so what? They caught me. Big deal. You don't fucking fuck yourself in the shower every fucking morning? Don't tell me you don't, bitch.
What did Vanessa say about the sock? You guys don't use your dirty sock? Or what did she call it?
Oh, I don't think I ever heard that.
Yeah, when she says you use your socks. The guy uses a sock as a glove and he finishes in there.
No, a guy doesn't. A teenage kid does.
Oh, it's a guy, so. Stiff tube sock, that's right.
Yeah, I watch Stiff Socks. They're a bunch of guys that talk about masturbation and sex and everything all day. Google Stiff Socks, you'll love them. Trevor and what's his nuts. Fucking funny as hell.
The stiff socks under the bed. Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly
fucking
what it
own that shit. Be proud. Yeah, I'm fucking masturbate. And yeah, I do masturbate. Who the fuck doesn't?
You're a liar. Shit. You're a liar if you say you don't.
Own that shit. Sometimes you just got to clean the cobwebs out.
So let's continue because this is just you can finish watching this.
Yeah.
So you did have a vibrator.
Listen, I was sitting on the water like this, and I just put it in there, and it was covered up, and I just had an orgasm. I'm sorry, I was stressed out.
I got you. Okay. Just hang tight for me.
I'm sorry. Nobody saw me. I was in the water. Okay, so what? If this
But
is
it had an
anonymous,
orgasm. Obviously,
I mean,
she
if
needs to be in
nobody saw
public
it,
to
then
have
you wouldn't have
orgasms.
called, right?
man, please don't do this to me. Are you serious?
A family saw it. They had kids.
What? Are you?
That's
There
why they
was
called.
nobody around me.
So who's going to frisk her? That's what I want to know.
I don't know, man. I think if I'm the parents, I mean, you want to say, well, just pick up and leave, go to a different part of the beach, or yell at her, say, hey, my kid's around, but you're freaking stop doing that, or whatever.
Obviously, she has some sort of mental stability issue going on where she felt that she needed an orgasm to get past this mental episode she had. And sometimes, it could help. It could. But, run to a bathroom. Run to a cubicle.
It'll help for sure, but the phrase, there's a time and a place.
Get up, go to the public restroom. It's considered privacy because you're behind a cubicle. If you happen to be, they'll just think you're really pushing really hard to get that crap out you.
See, if it's a guy and he stands up and he starts, that's different. To me, that's different. Arrest his ass. Get him out of here. She was in the water, she was probably moaning and, doing whatever she's doing. Yeah. She was pretending to be Vanessa eating a grilled cheese sandwich.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
In public. And once they figured out what she was doing, I don't know, man.
The situation could have been worse. She could have walked over to the food cart, bought an Italian sausage, and had an episode with that. But no, we decided to go with an electronic device. So, hey, it could have been a worse situation.
I say give her a ticket, have her leave, end of story. Go away. Come back tomorrow. Come back another day and don't do it again. And give her a ticket, a hefty ticket, like $500 ticket or something like that. And that's it.
From the beach. Trespasser.
Yep. But to arrest her...
It could have been a much worse situation than it was.
Give her the ticket, in handcuffs, take her to the family and make her apologize to them. Or at least to the parents.
Yeah, could you see that apology? I'm sorry, I was masturbating in front of your children. I was not thinking of them at all whatsoever. I was thinking about my stressful life and yada, 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 yada.
Yeah. I
think that could have been a worse situation.
Embarrassed the crap out of her, yeah. But don't jail, come on. It's bad enough that they put it on the internet, right? So now there's humiliation on top of everything else.
But she doesn't know how to handle ridicule. You know what word I'm trying to say. Ridiculed and humiliation.
Yeah.
And humiliation. She doesn't know how to handle it. Must be one of these fucking Gen X, Gen Ys, Gen Z motherfuckers that don't know how to handle shit. And oh my God.
Oh man.
Buy a fucking helmet. Move on. Get past it.
Yes, I agree. Time for a helmet.
Fuck, I think I'm going to need a helmet if I have to deal with more stupid motherfuckers.
Let's see. There was another video.
Not another one. We need a good Karen video. Speaking of Karen videos, starting next year, I can't remember the name of the show, but it's going to be nothing but Karen videos. They're making a TV show of Karen videos. And I can't remember the name of the motherfucker. And one of the pilots to it is this guy. He gets on board an airplane and he's walking around the airplane. He's like, check me out. I'm the only one on the fucking airplane. I'm a lucky motherfucker. So it's nothing but people that uploaded videos and they're going to play these videos in fucking prime time. carrying video, everything. Whatever's out there, they're going to start playing them.
Here, this is an old one. This was a few months ago, and I meant to play it. And I never got around to it.
Lying, because I never been to New Britain. I never been to no f***ing New Britain. You lying. I want your badge number. You're going down. I got that on camera. You're going down. You lying.
There's only one motherfucker going down here, and that's you.
Liar.
Wait till they tase your
You
ass.
really gonna sit there and lie? Everything I do is legit. Everything I do is legit. Everything I do is legit.
You need to relax.
Get the out of here. I don't want to talk to you.
I'm trying to remember what this was about, but I think they just wanted her to move her car or something. It was something stupid, and she went freaking bananas.
I want your badge number. I want your badge number. Badge number. You are gonna be on administrative leave. Badge number.
Just tase a hoe.
Now, you will go on administrative leave effective immediately. Now.
You are going to...
I don't know. It's recorded as stolen, but I
Now,
guess she's the
I'm not
registered
Miss
owner.
Thompson. I'm Sydney
So
Ransom.
how's the register stolen?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out. I think.
You got the hot sheet?
He's grabbing all of mine for nothing. Everybody has
351. 351. Zulu, you can put me on
Or was it?
Will I order in the car?
Or it might have been that the car came back stolen or something.
77. 77.
No, he wasn't. No,
Ledger at Catherine, 5934, please.
Can I make keys, please? Stop checking my bin number.
10-4.
You know this is a Jay Light. That's your name. Can I get your badge number?
10-4.
Can we show her that? Can we just show her that it's on the list of stolen?
Yeah, if she wants.
Hey, what's her name?
Have my stuff.
What's her name?
Ma'am.
Ma'am. Ma'am.
Stolen car.
Ma'am. Ma'am. I need you to step over here. Come here. Come here. Come here.
I
want to show you. I want to show you something. I'm trying to show you. Listen. See your car right here, ma'am? See it's on red. You see AW8.
There's no possible way you just did that in the system.
No.
There's no possible way. My car has
She's
never,
literally
ever,
not gonna know.
ever been stolen. Ever.
Well,
it is
listen.
now.
We're trying to tell you. We're trying to tell you.
No, it hasn't. Leave me alone. No, it hasn't.
So you're going to get in the car and drive
Never
off?
has it ever. Everything is in my name.
Listen.
I think what she's saying is that the car is hers in her name, but it's been reported as stolen.
No, listen.
Where'd you get the numbers from?
All right. I'm done.
I'm done.
But how do you talk to somebody like that who just, constant yelling? It's like,
Well,
stop
that
for a
one,
minute. Shut
that's
the
privilege.
hell up.
That's privilege. She sees these cops as, you're my fucking employees. I pay your fucking salaries. You will listen to me. And she told
You're going
the
on
boy,
administrative leave.
You're going on administrative leave, effective immediately. Okay. What? Bitch, calm the fuck down.
See, what I'm wondering is, it sounds like she's probably guilty, but she's having a fit so that they can't get a word in edgewise, and she's just, what do you call that? The political, and the guy gets up there and he just starts talking and rambling for 8 hours. Filibuster. He starts filibustering.
So this is the type of woman that your men wish came with a fucking remote control. Mute.
This is why they get up and leave the house. This is why.
There's no way to
Literally, we're past that. We're past it. We're past that.
stuff back so I can go.
It's reported as stolen.
Okay, but it's mine. You see, I'm the owner.
Would you let me talk? If you're the
Sure.
owner, we'll take it out of the system and we'll have you on your way. But
What are you
that's
gonna
why
do it?
we're confirming that you're the owner.
What else do you need?
To run you in the
What
system to
else do
make
you
sure this
need?
car is registered
I'm
to
getting
you.
the out of
All
here.
right?
Give me my registration and my insurance now.
Ma'am,
Give me
ma'am.
my registration.
See, that's why I think she's guilty. The cop says, I just want to know this is you, and this is your car. Match it with the registration. End of story. We'll take it off the stolen list. But she doesn't want to do that. I think she's got something on there that she doesn't want them to find or something.
What a great trick to play on your friend. Report their fucking car.
Oh, man. That's nasty. That's.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Give me my registration and insurance.
Can we?
All right, 19 go.
You're not gonna give it to
Listen,
me.
ma'am.
You're not gonna give it to me.
Ma'am.
You're not gonna give it to me.
Ma'am.
Your radio is terrible.
Can you please come over here? Just let them do what they gotta do. You'll be on your way.
Give me my.
What's your name?
Tired of you cops. Tired of you. I hope y'all all go to hell. I can't wait till Hartford has a
I said I love Jesus, so that's not happening.
I bet it will. Soon enough, it's already written.
I do read the Bible. I read the Bible.
Don't even bother.
And Kathleen, they should arrest her for disturbing the peace.
Don't even bother.
Oh, so she's a Calvinist.
Yes, I'm all of that. Whatever you want me to be. It was it too.
Okay.
8867, 8867.
Jesus, I don't got issues with.
Get my registration.
I don't have your registration.
So get it from your
Step on
president.
4.
Her car's in the system is stolen.
I don't care. You see it's me. You see I'm the owner. What are we doing? What
We
are
have
we
to
doing?
run it. We have to run it. We have to do a phone call.
What are you doing?
It's called vetting you, bitch.
Ah, so she's holding the ID, the driver's license, but she won't give it to them.
Oh, she's getting in the car. She's getting in the car.
Man.
Oh, she's driving
Oh,
away.
What are you doing? Stay over there. 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 I'm not going to tell you again. Stay over there.
Now you're going to get put in cuffs.
Get out of the car.
Oh my goodness.
Taser bitch.
It's not stolen.
Taser her.
Let it out of the car.
Honking the horn.
Yo, what are you doing? Get out of the car. Get out of the car. Get out of the car.
And it's not stolen.
Get out of the car. Stay over there. I'm not. Stay over there. Stay over there. Get back. Get back. Get back.
No, my daughter's in here. Leave me the alone.
Stay over there.
Yeah.
Leave me alone.
Call the straight
I'm not
jacket
gonna tell you
people.
that. Stay right there. Step out.
Leave my sister alone. Yeah, it's gonna be fucking alone.
Stay back. Stay back. Step out.
Okay, it may be her car.
Ma'am.
It may be registered to her, but there's no reason to be going ghetto.
Back up. Back up. Get behind the curb. I'm not telling you to get back. Back up. What are you doing?
And now you got 3 people yelling at the cops.
Leave me alone. I have my daughter here. Leave me alone. Just like him. Don't tell me to step back.
You're acting a fool, they're going to take your fucking kid
No,
from you.
that's fine. We're trying to listen. We're trying to run the protocol. Back up.
Oh,
We're
crap.
dragging her out the car now.
Back up. Back up. Get behind the curb. Get behind the curb. Back up. Back up, ma'am. Ma'am, stay back. Stay back. Stay back, please. Please stay back. We got. Listen. Get back. Get back. Get back. Get
Doing
back.
this to me because I'm black.
Get behind. Get behind. Get back. Get back. Relax. Relax. Get back. I'm not gonna tell you get.
No, boy, these dudes about to get arrested.
She's not listening.
Arrested,
Get back.
tased, shot, something.
Stay back.
I mean, he told you to stay back 16 times. Walk the fuck away, Renee.
If I'm the cop, I'm like, you know what? I'm getting out of here. I don't care if it's stolen or not. I'm getting the hell out of here.
One more motherfucking time, I'm going to tase you.
I got a headache already, and I wasn't even there.
I had a headache for 3 minutes of listening to that bitch.
She made her decision. Stay back. I'm not. Oh my God. I'm not worried about it. I'm not. Stay over there. Stay over there. All right. All right. Back up. Back up. Back up. Back
You
up.
got her on the ground?
Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up.
You don't need that many.
Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up.
Why is it not a female officer?
Back up. Guys, back up. Back up. Listen. You gotta try to calm her down. Relax.
Oh, George Floyd all over again. She can't breathe.
Can't breathe. She can't breathe.
Trust me. They're doing what they gotta do. Step back. Step back.
She's
Step back.
screaming like that. She can fucking breathe.
And if I'm not, oh yeah, definitely. She's still screaming. She's on the ground. This was not long after the George Floyd incident.
Yeah.
So that's why that kind of breathe thing came up.
That's fine. That's fine. Record all you
That
got.
bitch can
Stay,
fucking breathe.
record, puppy. Stay on the curb. Stay on the curb.
So wait, you start that way, 679 Blue Hill?
We good. I'm gonna offer two, bro. It's not right. It's not right. It's not needed for all this extra stuff. I'm gonna offer the two. This is not needed for all this. We need to just calm down. Why is there no female cop out here? Why is there not a female cop out here? Why is there not a female cop out here?
All of these men and
We need a female cop out here.
Just step back.
Just relax.
Just step back. Step back. Step back.
Just relax. Just relax.
Anyone else north?
Just relax.
Stand that way.
Sit down and stay still.
Yeah, baby, calm down. Calm down.
Easy. You got. I mean, now she got to see who's ready in the restraints. You got to calm down.
I'm ready to make it my way. From 31 and 12, if you guys can make your way to 9 Willis on the 6375. White female blonde hair wearing a white shirt and jeans. Black male wearing a gray sweater and jeans. The building refusing to leave. CJ the supervisor, 1040.
I'm not sure what state this is.
But Kelly, you're right. If you can stream at that fucking level, yeah, you can fucking breathe.
Try to see the police car, see what city it is.
Are you a relative? I thought you said you were his sister.
That is my sister.
So the little girl's in the car.
Ain't that your brothers? That's my sister.
There's a little girl in the car.
That's not my.
Well, did you saying that's your sister? So I would suggest go over there. A whole kid in the car.
Kay says it's New Britain, wherever the hell that is.
Man,
Sounds like something on the East Coast, New Britain.
New Britain? Connecticut.
East Coast.
Oh my god.
Bitch, you can breathe.
You're screaming at the top of your lungs. Don't tell me you can't breathe.
You're inducing a panic attack in yourself is what you're doing.
I gotta tell you, this is exhausting. Watching this.
It is.
stay back, stay back, stay back, stay back.
We want y'all bad numbers right here. We want y'all bad numbers.
We want y'all's badge numbers. Okay. Guess what? We got it video recorded right here. See the little thing? Y'all being recorded.
We want them names and badge numbers. Y'all got a problem.
351, I'm out here. I'm stepping out.
Look at y'all slum. Y'all about to break
Stay back. Stay back. Stay back. Stay back. Back up. On the curb.
Y'all about to break
Get on the curb.
Y'all about to break her foot. Y'all supposed to find the door.
About to break her foot.
I don't care.
Stay back.
Well,
stay
if
back.
she wasn't acting a fool, she brought it on herself.
I'm not going to tell you one more time. Stay on the curb.
What you mean? I got it on tape. What you talking about? I don't care. I'm not going to stop yelling none of that. Y'all going to hear me today. Put that down. Out of here.
A car coming up. Handle the crowd on the west side. Pull right up.
They can't.
Y'all hurting her. Put her in the
Police
ambulance.
brutality, police brutality. I didn't do a thing to earn it. I didn't do a thing for excessive force. Bull fucking shit.
Put her in the ambulance.
Sounds like Vanessa.
Put her in the ambulance.
Driving the car away with her daughter in it. Smart. Smart.
She's scared. Look at how much of y'all to her. What do you mean? She's scared. Get out of here.
Get that cruiser out of here with the female on it.
What's your bag? Everybody that jumped down her. Mike 6, Marmino. What's your bag number? Everybody that jumped down her.
What's your bag number?
We want everybody that jumped down her. We want your bag.
All of them bad numbers.
So,
God.
do we know if it was her car or did she actually steal it?
I don't even know. And at this point, I don't even care. I gotta I got a literal headache from watching this. All she had to do is here's the ID. That's why I keep saying I think she's hiding something. If they run her name, they're gonna find out maybe she's got a warrant out, and
so.
But you're gonna find out anyway if they arrest her.
Cooperate with fucking police. Don't act like an ass. You won't get shoved to the fucking ground with your face planted in concrete or mud or whatever. No motherfucker will sit on top of you. Just follow directions. It's simple. Any motherfucker can do it. They tell you to back the fuck up. Back the fuck up. How hard is it? Not very fucking hard. Yeah, I get you're emotional. You're getting caught up in it. I get it. I got it. But you can do it from a distance. You can do it from afar.
And then you got a crowd gathering, and they're just making her paranoia or temper, her attitude worse. Yeah.
Unfucking believable. I love crackhead entertainment. I really do. And this has got to be probably in my top 10 most entertaining crackhead entertainment moments.
I mean,
definitely gave you a headache.
Dang.
Just listening to it. That earpiece
right?
Fucking screaming. But I mean,
all that could have been done and over in 5 minutes
or less.
But like I said, she's got something on her record. That's why she went nuts. Period.
So what? You got a failure to appear for, speeding or drug charges from 6 months ago. Let them take your ass. Okay, yeah, so what? Your baby goes into DCFS. If you do what they say, you'll get the baby back.
That's right. If they were innocent, I'd say, yeah, here's my license. Check it out. Let me get out of here. It's not stolen. It's my car. Just prove it's her car, and that's it, man. Get on with your life.
It could be, baby daddy's car.
Gosh. I got tired watching that.
I mean, yeah, that did take some energy. It really did. So what else you got for us there, Mr. Manny? Mr.
Thought
Man.
I had another one. I'm looking.
Okay, well, you dig it up. I'm going to pee.
Alrighty, Bam's going to go pee. I got a headache. Yeah, I don't know. Something like that just went on and on way too much. If anything, they should have detained her, not arrested her, just detain her, put her in the car, calm her ass down, just talk to her. But her screaming got attracted a crowd, and then they start, getting paranoid that dirty cops or whatever. So it's just not a good situation building, right? And then, of course, he's calling for backup. At some point he did, because other officers showed up. So now it just looks bad all the way around. The cops did nothing wrong. I'm on their side on this one. Woman should have just complied, and that's it. But like I said, she's probably got something they were going to find, and maybe a warrant, and she was going to be taken in. I know, Linda, mine are ringing too. It was like, stop. Geesh, I don't know. When I was a kid, my mom always said, yeah, and it's different now. But I remember my mom telling me, obey the police, do what they tell you. Always be nice to them and whatever they want. And that's the way it was. That's where I grew up. Yes, there are some corrupt police and some small percentage of bad cops out there, but it doesn't mean they're all bad. Oy vey. Anyway, I think we're going to call it a night for now. Let me take this off of here. Yeah, there's some more. I have some more videos tomorrow to react to. This was they're not going to be as loud as this, I promise.
You know, I just seen that I had police lights behind me. It's like, well, that's kind of fitting for that last video. Oh,
Right.
The last two, actually.
All right, let me show you one more thing. They wanted me to show you this for having to do with
Sugar tits?
No. Nah, I'm not dealing with her today.
Did Sugar Tits even go live on Christmas Day?
Oh yeah. Yeah, remember it was the anniversary of her beating and she was doing all that crap.
I didn't watch it. I have no way of watching it.
Let's see. This is.
But then you can only take so much of Sugar Tits before you gotta water her up and throw her in the trash.
There is definitely only so much you can take.
Buffalo tits, Sugar Tits, whatever.
Buffalo tits.
Yeah, Luke says buffalo tits. Strange tits. Oh, speaking of strange tits.
This is. Hold on, I'll tell you what this is in a minute.
Are you thinking of what it is, or you can't remember what it is?
Come on.
Viv, have a great evening. Booty boobs.
This is the cousin. This is the cousin of the boy of the man that's dead with the pregnant girl.
Okay.
So this is the boyfriend's family.
Okay.
Oops.
I honestly feel like they got set up.
It's only a minute.
Because nothing's making sense to me. The way they left him in the back seat. They left him in the back seat, laid out with his pants off. It was gruesome. They just said it was gruesome. He was not in the front seat. He was in the back seat. My cousin's very, very, very tall. Savannah was in the front passenger seat, and she had the car seat on top of her. My cousin was in the back seat, laid out with his pants off. They said that he basically was tortured. They didn't really want to get into details because they haven't moved the body. They're waiting for the medical examiners to get there so that they can start moving the bodies, seeing what was going on and all that stuff. But yeah.
So was he naked from the waist down, or did he just have his underwear on? And tortured, I mean, what kind of torture are we talking about? Were they burning his genitals with coat hangers or branding irons? I mean, what? I mean, so many questions just like came up right there from that little 35 seconds worth of what she was saying.
I put in a email to, there was a reporter from San Antonio who has a lot of details, and I sent her an email to see if she'd come on the show and talk about this. I haven't heard back yet. I haven't checked my email yet, actually, to be honest with you. And okay, no, nothing yet. I emailed, hoping she'll get back to me. It'd be nice to have her on and see what other details we can get, but I didn't know he was in the back seat.
Yeah.
And why are his pants off?
Well, she said that he was being tortured. Okay, what kind of torture are we talking about? Are we doing genital mutilation on the kid? Are we pissed because it's his baby and we're jealous because it should have been my baby situation?
Or whatever the beef was a year ago. Yeah. When there's a lot going on here.
And her brother, I mean, obviously, well, we heard that the family did not like the boyfriend, so is her older brother punishing him? I mean, did he do it and take it too far? I mean, lots of questions. Is there an older brother, or is it the dad?
Yeah. So, real quick before we go, the raffle is still, there are numbers available.
It's waffle.
$20 for a number, a waffle. That's right, a waffle.
It's a waffle.
$20 for a number. There's still a bunch of numbers there for your choosing. And some people have requested some numbers, but they haven't contributed yet. So numbers are still available.
Yep, you don't lock your number. You can request a number, but it's not locked in until the cash comes over to BehindTheWaffles.com or CashApp Waffle, whatever it is. I can't remember. How do I pay? Anya wants to know how to pay. It's Cash App Behind the Waffles, I think.
Yeah, $ behind. Here, I'll put it up here.
Yeah, put it up there. There it is.
And this is going to be for an Apple Watch, the latest series, brand spanking new.
$20 a number.
Let me see. Does it update to the numbers? I need to get rid of number 13 is gone.
In a hot second, he's going to post the available numbers.
6 through 13. So 11 is gone.
Well, when you send in the $20 in the comment section, put the number that you want.
Right. There's a little, you can make a comment when you contribute on the Cash App, and that's where you put what number you are requesting. And I'm going to show you which numbers are available. 24. 24 is gone.
Lucky number 24 is out of there.
34 is gone. And let's see. Yep, 40 is already gone. So, okay, so this is the current list right here.
So once
and it's
again,
also
your number is not your number until you send in that $20 to $ Behind the Waffles. Comment your number.
Yeah, and I'm going to make sure that I've got this posted pinned to the top of my page at Manny Behind the Mic, so I'll update the numbers. I think they're updated already, but if not, I'll check one more time. And numbers will be there as well. If you have any questions, you can email, message my personal Facebook or email, Manny@MannyLive.com. And then let's get this thing over and won by Sunday.
Yeah, he was kind of hoping to have it done by Christmas, which I kind of I didn't think was going to happen. But
start off the
new
new
year
year
for
with
the New Year's, right? We can shoot for New Year's Eve.
Yep. 18 and 20. Yeah, I think that's current. I know what's on my page. Anyway, I'll double check it as soon as we get off here. And that is all for right now. You got anything else, Bam?
I like that kid. I didn't hear him all day, so I had to bring him in. All right, you can shut up now, little kid. Sometimes he's just too smart for his own good. Hey, Chuck. What happens if the watch is banned? The U.S. Is there a?
It's not banned. Whatever's here is already here. They just can't. They're not going to import anymore until they work out this licensing thing.
Well, and I already gave my prediction on that. They're going to agree to pay for a fine. They're going to get a percentage of every watch sold, and they're going to continue to move on.
13. Okay, I believe it's the 15 and 18. Okay. 20. All right. 627. Yep.
Yipper doodle.
34. Yep. 38 and 40. Yep. This list is current. So the list that is up there right now, and I'm going to put it at current as of December 27th, which is today at 8:35 p.m. Central Time. Oh, it's not Tuesday. It's
Motherfuckers still don't work.
Wednesday.
Yeah, the motherfuckers still don't work. Motherfucker.
Are you trying to do this thing still?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I know what that means. I'm pretty sure I do.
Asshole.
I think it's all I got for now.
Is that all you got?
That's all I got.
What do you think?
To be continued.
What do you think of all these smash and grabs going on?
Disgusting. Ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
I think... I don't know how they just let this happen. If I was a store owner, I'm shutting that sucker down. Forget this. I'm out of here.
I seen two today. One was in a Gucci store. They were taking purses, ran out, and they were in a mall. Okay, you see these motherfuckers tearing up your fucking store. You got keys. Run over there, lower that damn gate. Lock them motherfuckers in there.
Yeah.
I mean,
I love watching those. I love watching the videos where a guy goes into a jewelry store and tries to rip it off, and the jewelry store owner locks the door so he can't get out.
Yeah.
And the kid or whoever is trying to break the door, he's trying to break the glass, and he's praying and he's praying.
And the other one was a bunch of people at Best Buy tore a Best Buy up stealing shit, and the employees are just like watching them and walking, run out the door. Some were just taking shit and walking out the door nonchalantly. It's like, really?
If I'm a customer and I'm at Best Buy, I'm gonna trip the dude. I'm not gonna let him. I'm gonna grab some stuff from him.
Seriously, I mean, take a cart and shove it at them and go, and when they fall over, go, oh, I'm sorry, I thought maybe you needed that so you could carry more shit out the store without paying for it.
Do you remember that lady who stole the whole shopping cart full of meat?
Yes.
And she's in the shopping cart. Her trunk is open and she's throwing all the packs of meat in there. And the lady's trying to stop her, pulling her cart. And it's disgusting.
Yeah.
Because Biden says we have a great economy. Everybody's working. Yeah, well, not everybody.
And here you have people in driving Cadillacs and these high-end cars doing this shit. And here you have a motherfucker that working his ass off to just buy a fucking loaf of bread.
Yeah, do some more videos tomorrow. And I'll try to make them. I'll try to find some that are not so loud. That one did give me a headache. It's wearing off right now, but man, I was like, dude, lady, calm down, man. If you're innocent, just show them your freaking ID and get on with your life.
Seriously, I mean, do you really have to go ghetto on the police? I mean, is it that necessary to go that fucking ghetto on the goddamn police?
Tanya just picked up number 17.
17 is out of there.
Gotcha. Tanya's good for 17. I swear I thought your name said Tanya Harding.
Well, there is a lot of hearts there.
Like the skater, remember?
I remember her. That was quite the do back in the 90s, was that? Late 80s, early 90s. Who was her rival? Tanya and Carrington.
It was Tanya Harding and
Crystal Carrington. No.
I know somebody's going to put it up there in a minute. It was
in a hot second. It's going to show up there.
Oh my God, what was her name? Nancy Hardigan. Nancy Kerrigan. Where did they get Hardigan from?
I knew there was a Carrington in there.
Nancy Kerrigan.
Well, too bad it wasn't Pelosi. Tanya, you should have beat Pelosi's legs. Should have broke them motherfuckers.
That whole thing. What did Paul say? Oh, the wedding night video that Tanya came out with. Have you seen that thing?
I don't want to. I've seen enough tacos this past year. I'm good for my life.
I'm telling you, that was a decade of celebrity skin videos.
Oh, Christ, we get fucking sugar tit skin videos here.
Because there was Kim Kardashian, there was Tanya Harding,
slut,
Pamela Anderson.
There's another slut.
Paris Hilton.
There's another fucking slut.
Oh, number 6.
I mean, how the hell you? How the hell you gonna get up out of a Bentley and spread your legs, knowing you don't have any underwear on, and showing everybody the goodies? I mean, you came for money. You're supposed to have class, but no, you're nothing but trash.
Well, Paris Hilton has turned somewhat. Well, she became a mom, so all of a sudden she's normal. But she did a couple of videos of her own. Not that I saw them, but I just know that they're there.
You seen one taco, you seen them all. Kind of like you seen one eggplant, you seen them all.
What was that? Somebody said to me one time, if God didn't want you to eat it, he wouldn't have made it look like a taco. Oh, come on. You know that's funny.
I just threw up in my pants.
You know that's funny. Come on. Miley Cyrus boat video. Wow. I haven't seen that one. She's kind of weird. Miley's a little...
Well, you know, Miley is she's a wild child.
He's Dolly Parton's
god niece.
God niece, yeah.
But yeah, she's a wild child, and I'll tell you why. And she can be a wild child because she's trisexual. She'll try anything once, or twice, or 3 times, or continue to try it. So, you know, she's got to please the gays, and she's got to please the straights, and then she's got to please the mentally ill. So she's allowed to be a wild child.
You know, when I was searching for videos, I went to X, right? Formerly known as Twitter.
Oh, okay.
And there's so many disturbing videos on there. I mean, if you want to find non-edited of people unaliving themselves either by accident or on purpose or whatever, and that's bad. I used to like to look at that stuff years ago, but all of a sudden I've become squeamish. Like, oh, I don't want to see that. I'm like, oh. There's a dude hanging from a balcony of, I don't know, 20 stories up, and then he falls, and the camera's following him all the way down. It's like, and I'm like this. I'm like,
and it's real. It's not like Hollywood.
Oh, it's real. Oh no. And these people sitting. Okay, they're inside the truck or a van, sitting on the door, on the windows open. They're sitting on the door from the inside. The dude's doing donuts backwards. The thing flips over, and the people that are hanging out, they get smashed by the van. And all these accidents like that happen. It's like, God, man,
This is boring.
There's porn on X? I don't know. I suppose there is. But all this crap you want to watch, man. And then all the people fighting. All the fighting at the bar, at the restaurant, in the parking lots, and people sucker punching each other and stuff. And it's like
drama.
That's why it's going to continue. People see it and they want to do that stuff. That's what I think.
Can't we all just get along?
It's like it's disgusting, man.
Can't we all just get along?
Arby's. Oh God, I've got the.
Well, I figured if I open it on my app or on my phone, maybe it'll work, but it's still not working, motherfucker. I can get it to
You
work
guys-
on my phone.
I got it here somewhere.
I can get it to work on my phone.
Oh, I thought I had it here somewhere. I had it here somewhere. Oh, you know what? Okay, let's talk about something real quick.
What are we talking about?
I think we talked about it before.
Chuck says there's a ton of porn on X. Maybe I'm going to have to go to X or download X and see if I can't find some decent porn now.
Oh, okay, she's live. I'm going to show you somebody who's live right now.
Sugar tits.
You tell me. No, and nah. How do you spell?
Don't ask me.
Hang on, hold on. Okay, where's the live? Come on.
I don't know.
Oh, here it is.
Oh, here it is. We found it.
Okay.
Okay.
Have you seen this thing?
Oh my God, Becky.
Watch this for a minute. Watch this for a minute.
Roses. Thank you for the roses. Wow. I hope these don't have thorns on them.
Okay, she's not nude. She's wearing it's like a
Remember,
plastic
hugging is healing.
chest or something.
Smells so good. Thank you for the roses.
But that's not why I
Thanks
watch
for
this.
Delivery. Thank you for the roses.
So apparently this is a thing now. This is a thing.
Thank you for spreading love and positivity. And thank you for the likes. Let's get to 10.
So there's a thing called NPC,
And keep on tapping.
non-player character or something like that.
Give me that glizzy. That's not ball game, silly.
Okay. So these people, okay, I don't even know how to explain this. For the people that play video games like Grand Theft Auto, there's all these characters in the background that are not main characters, but there's the hooker and there's the bum and there's the blonde ditzy woman walking around or whatever. So these people, they got all kind of different characters.
And here we have a trashy whore.
They act like robots, like the character in the game, and they react to every gift that is sent to them. Whether it's like a rose, you know how you can buy roses or whatever, different little gifts, and she reacts every time she does one of them. It's a reaction to a gift that she's receiving.
Thank you for joining the party. It wouldn't be a party
And
without you.
it's I'm not logged in, so you can't see the whole list of stuff coming up. But people send roses, so she grabs her rose. Thank you for the rose. Smells so nice.
Bird is the word. Bird, bird, bird.
So the best part of this is, you know how much money these people make doing this? Some people do this 6 to 8 to 10 hours a day. They make between $5,000 and $10,000 per day doing this shit. Doing this.
And when she becomes 60 years old and she can no longer do this, what's she going to do for a fucking living? Because, you know, she's saying, oh, I got $10,000. Let's go buy a new bag. Let's go buy that Birkin bag I've been looking at. Oh, and then there's those new shoes I want. Oh, I'm out of money. I got to go back online.
Barbie girl.
See, but that's why they do this 7 days a week.
Barbie girl.
Even if they're on the low end, even if they're making $5,000 a day,
Princess.
35 grand a week, man.
Ooh, corn. Extra butter.
Well, you know, she's not saving that money. She's spending it on clothes
Thank you for joining the party.
and nails and pedicures and
a ginger and
extensions.
spice, ginger and spice and everything.
And the comments are funny because people don't know that this is a thing. So they're like, "You need mental help," or they're like,
she does.
Are you not embarrassed for doing this?
She does need mental help.
Tick tock. But your heart is in your chest.
Okay.
Tick tock.
She's not gonna be young and pretty forever. Bitch, you need to go to college and learn how to do
Thank you for the likes.
Hey,
something.
$5,000 a day. I think she's paying for her own college.
Well, she need to go to college because when she hits 40, can she still do this? Maybe. 50?
If she's saving up her money, she won't have to worry about that. If you're doing 140 grand a month,
I doubt she's saving her money. She probably, oh, look at my mansion I'm living in. It cost me $20,000 a month to live here.
It wouldn't be a party without you. Welcome to the Kelsey Ray Show. My real ones know. Whoop whoop. Party at Benito's. You know I love
Well, and then, you know,
so don't
is
miss
this
it.
the only
Any of
exercise she gets doing this? Okay, she's gonna become a porker.
and it's so freaking weird.
positivity.
And I was watching this the other day, and I would just stand
For
there.
the likes, let's get to 20,000.
It's like I couldn't stop watching. It was like,
Keep on tapping. Big love.
and even though I know what she's doing, because other people do it, I'm like, what the fuck am I watching? What? Why am I watching this?
I'm over it.
Hey, this is Kelsey Ray. Thank you for the follows. You are loved.
Yeah. So watch that if you can bear it. Some of them are funny,
Tap, 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 and keep
but
on
yeah,
tapping.
I think that's enough of that. Holy cow!
Annoying sugar tits. Jesus, I'd rather deal with sugar tits over that.
Oh,
at least
man.
Sugar tits has somewhat of a brain. That thing's fucking brainless.
And when they send her corn, she goes, "Thank you for the corn." When she's eating it, she makes that sound real quick. I can't do it as quick as she does. Yeah. Anyway, on that note, yeah, I think we're gonna go. They're dropping like flies. Have a good night, everybody. This is the last week of 2023.
Shut up! It is not.
Yep.
Where did
I'm gonna put? You know what? I'm gonna put some of our classic great videos that we've done, streams, and we'll do the best of for the week.
The best of.
Yeah, something like that. All right. Good time to get out of here. Everyone have a great night. Thanks for being here with us. Please join the raffle, or if you know somebody who wants to participate, feel free to share. Let's try to get this thing wrapped up by
Sunday.
Sunday.
Yep. Sunday.
Start off the new year with a brand new watch. See, and it's even on here, and I forgot that it's on here, and it's on my freaking phone. Yeah, the Chicago show. Those two of those were. There's a bunch of good stuff. Oh, I want to put up the Vanessa "Baby Got Back" video.
Well, it was.
That's when she decided to show off her goods. This was before her surgery. So
Yeah.
the goods she thought she had before the surgery.
No,
Yeah.
they weren't so good then, and they're not so great now. Some people should just keep the cookies locked in the cookie jar forever.
Oops. All right. Let's see. All right. Everyone have a great night. Bam. Have a good night. We'll talk mañana. We'll see what happens tomorrow.
Hasta luego.
Tomorrow's a new day. Have a good night, everybody. Hasta la vista.
Baby.